How about now? There
Can you
we
hear
go.
us? So I was just telling you how um, I never got to Jacksonville on Saturday night. I didn't get there. I made it to Dallas, and then I had to spend the night in Dallas, and I got to Jacksonville at 1:30 on hearts 1:30 on Sunday, and then they dropped Momo off at 2:30, and then we got back on a plane at 4:30, and I got into
So she had a
Reno
very
at 11.
long 2 days of travel, basically.
And all I can say is he is 100 times more magnificent than in the pictures. And he's as soft as a cloud, and he's
He's
so
really good. He's really mellow so far. Although I'm sure he's also like
he wasn't mellow at 3 a.m. when he
he
was.
threw a party at 3 a.m. this morning, which he's been getting up at 6 in Florida, so that makes sense.
So we thought maybe he's on East Coast
But
time.
yeah, he got up and threw a party, and
And this guy brought him into bed with
I
us.
was exhausted.
And then Momo tried to chew our faces off for like an hour.
But then as soon as he settled down, he went back to the crate and he was totally fine.
Yeah, and then he slept until 7:45.
7:26.
7:46. I keep telling you.
7:46.
Yes. So
So yeah, he slept from midnight till 3 and then got up and had a party between like 3 and 4:15 and then
he's so cute.
and
He's
then
so
from
cute.
4:15 to 7:46.
When Patrick put him in bed, I was so excited. I
I
thought
wasn't I'm not staying up. Like although he like didn't he was fine. I mean he's not sleeping in bed with us though.
he's so cute.
I mean he's sleeping in bed. He's asleep right now.
In our bed.
Yeah, so he got up at 7:46 and
And I played with him
went
for
outside a couple of times and played for an hour or two, and then right before we came down for the live stream, Jeannie came up and put him in the bed, and he like basically laid down and totally crashed out.
That's why he's not here right
So
now. So
let sleeping dogs lie. That's what's going
he's
on right
so
now.
cute. And he's the fluffiest,
He's
softest.
super
I didn't
soft.
know that dogs were that soft. So I've never had a puppy. When Patrick and I had our other dog,
He was about 5 months old when
yeah,
we got him.
yeah.
Best dog ever, but
I think Momo's gonna be better.
Momo's a very different dog.
He's very different. Very,
Haiku is large and in charge.
yeah. They'll be very different dogs.
Haiku is like a cat dog. You know, the beauty of Haiku is he didn't need you. He was there for you, but he didn't need you. So anyways, it's been a good first night with the dog. Cold weather today. It's Monday, October 26th. I think it's a high
Expect
of 48 degrees.
a lot of sleep deprivation comments.
Yeah. I don't know if either of us. Although it's cold enough, we've made the switch to hot drinks. That happens.
Tea.
We've gone from cold brew to hot coffee or green tea. Momo is an Australian Shepherd. He's an Aussie. Go wake him up. That way he'll sleep tonight. I think we'll have him in a live stream. I mean, I don't know if it'll wait until next Monday, but Jeannie will post more pictures on the site today. I think
The heat's kicking in.
I think he'll be fine. Actually, I think your hot drink is kicking in. I don't think it's that much warmer. So high of 49 degrees today. Fall is firing. It is crazy around here. Like in Collin Ranch, the
Leaves are
the
falling.
leaves are falling and the trees are bright red and yellow. I went climbing yesterday and like in the middle of one of my climbs, we lost the sun and I literally had to like stop at one point because I couldn't my hands didn't work. Like my hands
Was
were
it
so
colder
cold. It was
yesterday?
so cold. It was like 42 degrees where we were climbing, and windy. I was wearing 2 down jackets.
Yeah.
So, and what do you have to announce this week?
So, I didn't get anything done on Saturday and Sunday. So, if you were at the Kimberbell Soiree event, I haven't done your orders. So I'm going to work on those today. If you haven't gotten your order in, you can just still email me. So just email me. I don't. Let me look at what's going. Is this mine?
Yeah.
Let me see what's on the agenda for this week.
Leave that window open though, so you can get back there. So on the service front, I'd commented over the last like 8 to 10 days that that kind of like baseball. Sometimes the guys get in a run or sometimes there's a slump. A lot of that just simply has to do with the kind of machines that we are seeing, meaning we see a lot of broken machines. It seems like that happens all at once, or we see just a lot of machines for service. 2 weeks ago, we had 80 some odd machines in the store for service. Right now, we have less than 30. So
Wow.
what that means is by the end of last week, the guys put more machines through service. So kudos to the guys, and very hard work from the guys, vacuum and sewing machine over the last number of days. We couldn't do it without you guys. We love you guys, and you guys kicked some booty. But we finished the week last week ahead of a week out. So, I've said it a couple of times in the last 8 or 10 days, like when we get on a run like this and the guys are working efficiently, nobody's distracted too. Like nobody's getting married yet right now. Although
babies
we've
yet.
got some announcements probably. I don't know when we'll make those announcements, but big news from the A1 family heading into next year. But
it's not a baby. It's not.
So at least not that we know of.
Not that we know of.
So it is a good time to get into service right now. I think most of the machines that we've been seeing have been service machines, not like big problem machines. And the guys are on a roll. Generally, when I kind of make these announcements, that changes pretty quickly. So what that means is if your machine's coming due for service, or you're at all concerned about having machines serviced and back to you before the holiday rush, get them in now. Come see me tomorrow. Come see me Wednesday. The last time I made an announcement like this, which was about a year ago, we went from like a week to 3 weeks out within a 2-week period. So the sooner you get me your machine, the better. And hopefully the guys will just stay on a roll and things will move freely and easily. You might want to keep those comments open too.
Oh.
But you can go back there later.
Just here?
But
Where?
Service is as caught up as we've been since probably March of last year. So, and kind of the perfect time to do that. So for anybody who was waiting or who was really concerned and thought they might have to wait until after the holidays, get them to me now. If you can get them to me in the next couple of days, you'll get them back sometime next week, and then we're good to go. So, I haven't even looked at my email yet this morning, given the kind of hour interlude last night. We pretty much rolled straight out of bed
Momo.
and came right down here. So
He's so cuddly too.
Jeannie does need a nap today.
He's so
Wouldn't be a bad
cuddly.
idea.
Oh my God, he's so cuddly. And he was cuddly from the moment I got him. They took him out of, they drove him to the airport. It was like an hour and a half drive. And they took him out and he just climbed right in my lap. You know how that makes you feel. Like your heart is
She
just
had like a
gonna
whole
melt.
plan of what she was going to say to the
And
dog.
I said it. I said, Momo, I'm your new mother. I'm your mommy. I waited till nobody was there, and it was just me and Momo.
So it was a moment.
It was a moment.
It was a Momo moment.
Yeah. So let's talk about the schedule for the week, because we have tomorrow's the 27th. So we have a Destiny Dream Machine sewing class, and I think that's going to be it. If in the future you need that class, it's going to be a tape, because we don't even have a Dream
we're
Machine
gonna record the
or a
machines.
Destiny.
Yeah,
Because we had one. This one is actually one that was rescheduled because it came time for the class, and we looked at each other and went, wait a minute, we don't have the machine.
So the funny thing is, so Shauna said something to me about that last Friday or Saturday. She's like, I think I got to bring my Dream Machine. And I was like, why? We have a Destiny in the store. So,
we have one in the store right now?
Yeah, a trade-in came in on Friday. So, the Destiny that had been in the store sold last week. That was part of the reason we didn't have the Destiny for the lesson, but we received another trade on Friday last week. So I've got an original Destiny in the store.
Upgraded?
It's fully upgraded. Came in with everything. I mean, she commented that some of the consumables weren't there. We haven't inventoried the machine yet, but we will. But as an original Destiny, like the Destiny ones just don't fetch the same premium that the Destinies do. This machine will be used for the lesson and then serviced and put out on the floor. But this one will probably go sub $4,000.
Wow.
So I haven't seen the stitch count yet. This is a very active user of the machine. But so we do have a Destiny in the store. I have a Destiny, a Brother Dream Machine 2 that is coming on the first week of November. So if anybody's thinking about holidays, and so we will have that holiday list. The ladies have put together their lists. 2 of the 3 ladies have put together their hot list.
I'll be working on that today.
We'll explain to you guys in detail how the Christmas list is going to work. But basically, everybody's putting together a list of their favorite product. We're going to discount that product and create a list for you guys. You guys will get an email with that list. You can then add your name to the top. You can essentially mark the items in which you have interest. And there's going to be a whole range of stuff from, $10 to machines on there. And that way, if folks want to shop for you and you want to send them into the shop, but they want to maintain their element of surprise, this will be kept in a file of facts. People can come in and shop for you. Anything from actually purchasing something, or if there's a bigger item like a Destiny or a Dream Machine or something like that, people could come in and add money towards that.
Or you can add what you want.
Or you can add what you want. If you want something that's not on the list, you'll be able to write it in. Or if there's a variation that you want on the list, you'll be able to write it in. And that'll allow people, because in years past, we've tried to do this. It's been less efficient. And we've sold a lot of gift cards, which are great. Gift cards will be on there as well. But that way, if somebody wants to have a physical gift for you, they can. Did you want to talk about anything?
Yeah, but okay. You've been talking.
Oh, okay. But that's coming. So the ladies were to have that to me today, and I'll get it. I'm sure tonight we'll get it out to you ladies early this week. But if anybody is in the market for a Destiny or a Dream Machine, the Dream Machine's only about 1.5 years old. The Destiny is an original Destiny, I think probably 2015, 2016, and that's going to be at a phenomenal price. So if anybody's interested in that, reach out, let us know. We can't see your comments right now, so we'll look through comments too once we talk about this.
So let's talk classes. On Wednesday, we're doing an in-person Aventura class. You'd have to bring your Aventura, and I could add one person. We don't like to do more than two.
We can do that on Zoom too.
No, it's too
Oh,
difficult
it's too
to do
difficult?
one in person and one
Okay.
in Zoom.
Okay.
On Thursday, there's a crescendo sewing class, and there's an Aventura embroidery class. So the crescendo sewing class would also mean if you had a brother 30-50. The Aventura embroidery, that would also include the 1600 and the 3600. So if you have either of those two brother machines. And then on Friday, we have a Luminaire Solaris sewing class. So Luminaire or Solaris sewing class, Zoom, and that's going to be on Friday the 30th. Saturday is Halloween. Haven't even put up a decoration yet.
We have decorations in the front yard.
We do?
Lights.
Oh my God. And then, this coming weekend's daylight savings too.
Yep.
So next week is going to be Software 101 on Monday. There's something Luminaire and Solaris on the 3rd. I have Serger class coming up. So Serger 1. So if you have a Serger and you have not taken your Serger classes or you want a refresher, I'm doing Serger 1, which is going to be the basic stitches. So your 4-thread, your 3-thread, your rolled hem, your narrow hem, your flat lock, your blanket stitch. Depending on the machine, some people... Well, actually, we do that in the other class. Wave stitches in class 2. But that's going to be next Wednesday. So you can always reach out to me and get signed up for that one. And accessory class. So next Thursday, which is this for real?
Yeah.
Next week is November?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can't believe it. How did that happen?
It felt like, they call October Rocktober. I don't know what happens to me every year.
Who calls it Rocktober?
Everybody.
I don't.
It's Rocktober because
I'm not rocking enough.
When like it happens to me every year too. Like every year in October, I like all of a sudden I'm like I have to go climb rocks.
Oh, is it? Does that mean climbing?
It's
people?
like it. Yeah, it is like
That's
the weather.
not
The weather
everybody.
goes. No, but like mountain bikers say it too because it's like the last chance
All
to
right.
rock out.
So rock climbers and mountain bikers.
And runners and road bikers.
All right.
It's Rocktober.
I'm not
It's
in
perfect
that genre.
temperature.
I'm not one of those.
So they got to rock out their holiday.
We're rocking it. It's Rocktober. I'm rocking my projects. So accessory class, if you haven't taken your accessory class, that we have one scheduled November 5th. It's from 10 to 1. So just shoot me an email. I'll just add you to the class. If you did not get your machine from the store, you can still take the class, but there is a price to pay. So, and then Wonderland. It's going to be next Friday and Saturday.
Holy cow.
Winter Wonderland. I think I sold all the kits. Or maybe I have 2 left. I can't remember.
We'll announce that tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Let's go back here. So, never heard of that. Can we see Momo?
I know. We should show up. I'm gonna live feed today, so I'll do a live feed so you'll see him. Never heard of that.
Financing or layaway?
Did
Pam
you ever call
both.
Pam?
I did. I called Pam and then she sent me an email. I think I responded to the email. I'll check that again today. Financing and layaway are both available generally on the used machines like the Dream Machine or Destiny. We'd rather do financing because you guys should know a lot of times when we structure these deals, you guys get a great deal on the new machine. Your trade-in machine is where we make our money. So the challenge with layaway is we kind of have to make that money to make the original deal make sense. So financing would be greatly preferred on the Destiny or Dream Machine.
Momo, hi Sage. Momo's sleeping, and I couldn't. He was laying there, and he was so cute.
He was exhausted, is what it was. He came in, like she brought him upstairs, put him in bed, and he immediately laid down and like.
I was playing with him in the leaves because I don't think he's ever played in the leaves before. So I was picking up, throwing him on top of him, and he was like snapping at him. And then I realized because then he started going for a tree root. and and he started to try and go underneath the fence, and I went, oh my God, he can totally squeeze
He's
under
not.
that.
Like, he'll be fine. He'll be too big for that in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, probably, but he can squeeze under their nest.
We
You
have
to
like
watch him.
significant coyote issues here though. And so we have to be, like, we've told the kids, when it's your turn to go outside with Momo, you've actually got to go outside with Momo. I came downstairs yesterday and there were 2 coyotes in our yard, not in the fence portion of the yard, but so
And
we deal with
that was at like
constant
7,
coyotes up here
7:30,
at 7:10 or something.
7:10 in the morning. So
It was how long ago was that when the coyote snatched the duck?
oh yeah, Patrick.
So we had a coyote snatch a duck out of our backyard.
I thought they were all in the street.
That was out there
Yeah. In our yard or in the street?
in the yard, right there. Like,
Oh,
bam.
yeah. So, the accessory class is for any brother or baby lock machine. Yeah, any brother or baby lock machine, you can take that accessory class. Oh, look at those mouths, like the. Yeah, so coyotes were running around the yard yesterday. So he'd be such a tender morsel for a coyote or a Korean.
He's going to be big enough pretty fast to not have to worry about that too much. But every night you pretty much hear the coyotes
that's
here.
That's scary, Gail. Yeah, I thought they could jump the. Yeah, Judy and Gail both said they
we've
could
seen
jump the
the
fence.
coyotes jump our back fence before.
I've never seen that.
So, but like every night you can like hear them.
Do I need to have a weapon with me? What if one comes over the fence to get Momo? Then what do I do?
You just run at it and yell at it.
And it'll just run away?
Yeah.
Do I need to carry a firearm?
No, definitely not. You don't want to shoot one of the neighbors.
That's what would I have horrible aim. That's definitely what would happen. Yeah, I think that's kind of it on my end.
I think so.
I'm finishing up, so I'm doing a video for Ginger's. My God, I can't believe I did
The
this.
bears have been crazy this year. The bears have been
crazy.
everywhere, and we actually, I don't know why we didn't have them last year, but we have choke cherries. There's like
what's
there's
a
a
choke
tree
cherry?
like the little ornamental cherry
can't eat
trees. You can't eat them, but the bears love them.
Oh, they do.
And so the bear loved last year leaving big hot steamers right at the end of our driveway. That happened like a good couple of times. But I didn't realize we have these ornamental cherry trees. They're actually the neighbor's trees, but it's been dropping cherries in our backyard. So that may have been why we had so much bear activity last year.
Miss Celeste, the Aventura class again is the accessory class is going to be, and these aren't on our calendar. We don't usually put them on there, but that's going to be November 5th from 10 to 1 p.m.
That class, Celeste, is really geared more towards people with the combination machines.
Oh, yeah, Celeste. So
because your machine has just that 1 foot and just embroiders.
It's really the sewing. It's sewing accessories and all the feet that come with the machine. And then, so the class, if you want to take it again.
But an Aventura embroidery class would work for your machine.
That would be Thursday the 29th from 2 to 4 p.m. And I think you've taken that class, but if you want to take it again, you're welcome to take it again.
Have we ever gotten our issues around videos on Facebook straightened out?
So this is what's going on with videos on Facebook. I take the video and I go to post it and they say posting is pending, and then it never posts. And then
it does post, but it may be like a week later.
No, sometimes they never post. Then I check again, and then I post it again, and then I check again and I post it again, and oh my God, the third time it works. Sometimes it works the first time, sometimes it's the third time. I don't know what it is. It's just
it's Facebook, and online services are as busy as they've ever been during pandemic time, and it's just rendering.
Yeah, so if there's a video that you're waiting for, most likely I posted it and I'm just waiting, it's been pending. You can always send me a note and go, hey, I still don't see the video from such and such class. And then I can check again and go, okay.
We have on occasion, if like the really large videos, the bigger the video, the more challenging it is to get it to post to Facebook. With some of those videos, we've posted them privately to YouTube and then have shared them that way. So we can always do that too. You could attend with your PS300T.
Yeah.
And she doesn't need to pay for that.
Let's chat tomorrow because I'm gonna be playing a little bit of catch up today. Oh, what I wanted to tell you is I'm finishing up the video for Ginger's Kitchen. Almost everything is done. I was doing it when my flight got delayed. I came home and I started shooting video, and my father-in-law took me to the airport, so he showed up early. I was like, the door opened. I'm like, oh, you're here already. Do I have time just to finish? I was doing like the piping.
He's the guy that shows up at the airport at like 2 hours before the flight.
Yeah, but it was.
What are you doing to my picture? I've had that forever, and now it's.
This is what Violet drew, and I put a big fold in it. That's what she thinks her dad looks like. Pretty good. And I was just sitting here folding it.
I'm like, I've had that picture for like 6 months, but I guess I'll have to get rid of it now.
So I'm finishing it, but when I was doing the video, I went back to watch part of it, and it wasn't there. And what I did, which I did on the Boulevard Pillow too.
You hit pause?
Instead of hitting record, I hit pause. Like it was recording, and I thought it was paused, so I hit pause and thought it was a recording. So I redid part of it. I have to redo. It's got yo-yos. Ladies, I know you'd love those. What are they? There's another name for them? Is there another name for yo-yos?
Lollipops? I don't know.
Oh, yes. So it's a lollipop for the pillow, but they're yo-yos, which I've never done before. It was kind of fun, although I can't imagine making a whole quilt of hundreds of yo-yos. So that'll be done, and that's a fun little class too, but that's another project that took quite a long time. So the serger class, when is that again? So the serger class is going to be, I think it's next Thursday. And that's a good one. I'm going to be working you ladies.
Next Wednesday.
Yo, it's next Wednesday. So it's Wednesday the 4th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Reach out if you want to take that. I'll let you know if there's a fee. It's a group class, so it won't be much.
I'm just going to highlight one thing. So there were, at the start of the pandemic, there were a bunch of really amazing national specials. Baby Lock and Brother both reacted to that and reduced price on several of the machines. So Surgers are really kind of the easiest example for that, in that the Celebrate went from $2,500 to $999.99, and the Victory went from $3,500 to $1,499.99,
which is a crazy deal.
It was a crazy deal. The reality was they helped us a little on wholesale, but they changed that price. We still paid almost what we were originally paying for those machines. They became very low margin, but I think we've probably sold 40 of those machines since April.
And they're amazing. And if you don't have a serger, it'd be worth adding to your collection.
So the map pricing.
You need an embroidery machine, a sewing machine, and you need a long arm, and then you need a serger, and a scan and cut, and a multi-needle, and then your sewing room is complete.
So I mentioned this,
but then another sewing machine.
On Thursday last week, and we knew this was coming. So people have asked, how long is this sale going on, or how long are these special prices happening? We got the new price list, and so
are they stopping the national special?
the Celebrate remained $9.99.99, but the Victory went from $14.99.99 to $21.99.99. Now, quite frankly, from a retailer perspective, that makes a lot more sense, given what we pay for the machine. I mean, you know, when you sell a machine like that, you've got to make some money. But so I think probably a lot of the retailers complain. That said, several people have been through the store in the last handful of months and have been asking, how long do these national specials last?
Yeah.
And the reality is we don't know. Normally they don't tell us, hey, this is going to be, sometimes we know this is a sale for October. These national pricing specials, like the Baby Lock Presto was $5.99, that moved to $6.99.
So some things are going up.
The Zest, which was a $99 machine, went to $149, and our pricing reflects that change too. So there is product that we ordered before the price change that has not been received in the store. And I mention that because that product, we're still paying the wholesale cost when the pricing was
so
there.
If you want it, call us.
So
and we'll
if
save
you want
one.
a machine like that, or if anybody's been waiting for a Surger, and the word is that Celebrate National Special is not forever. I actually called and talked to the rep and said, hey, what's the deal? Like that's a huge change on the, I mean, it's a $600 price change, $700 price change on the Victory. When is that happening, or is that happening to the Celebrate? And long story short, that will be happening. But we're starting to see some of that change now. Supply chains starting to catch up. Companies are starting to see a change in purchasing behavior. So
Melinda, we don't build new sewing rooms. We do knock down walls, but it's not pretty and there's no finish work. So if you need us to knock down a wall between two bedrooms to make two bedrooms one giant sewing room, we can do that.
Just keep that in mind, though.
Yeah.
Some of these items I will put on our special price list, and they may be while supplies last, meaning while our current wholesale prices last, we'll do this. But that's just to highlight the fact that some of those national specials, that was only Baby Lock that we've seen those pricing changes. But they are coming, and we do expect to see those more. So if anybody's been waiting on a Surger, now's the time. Just because, once again, I don't know.
Oh my God! Look who's here! My God! Hello! Here he is. There's Momo. What's going on, baby? Look, Momo. Look there. Say hello to all the A1 family. Yeah. He's so good. Look at him. And he's so quiet. He didn't make a sound on the entire flight. He was just so good, except he didn't want to go back into his bag when we were going from Dallas to Reno. I was literally like stuffing his head in, like trying to zip it. He just kept putting his head back out and then putting his paws out. Didn't you? Were you up? He's so soft.
He's got hiccups.
He's got a heart. He's got a heart patch on, not on this side, but on the other side. But is he sweet? He is so sweet. We'll have him at the store at some point. We'll get all his vaccinations and we'll do a Meet Momo Day. And but he is just a love, aren't you? Are you just a love? Yes. So are we good?
I think so.
So be creative, make something awesome,
You got
get
up
an
right
Australian
at the
puppy.
perfect time there,
Yeah,
Momo.
you got up to say.
You got to come and see
And
everybody.
he had 9 siblings, and so he bites. He's so gentle though. He doesn't.
He's got needle teeth.
He's got needle teeth for
He's
sure.
got needle teeth.
He doesn't bite
But
down.
he doesn't bite down.
He doesn't bite down. He's just Violet. You excited? Violet's so excited. They both came to the airport. I got in at 11, and the whole family was there at the airport. And how cute! So he is big. He's totally big. I got really worried that I wasn't going to be able to fit his fat butt into the carrier. Look, Momo. Look here.
The dining table is definitely not the domain for the dog.
He's got the sharpest like razor. Oh yeah, you are so cute. Yeah, little paws. So
He likes chewing on the beard.
I think he got Patrick in the nipple today too. And he loves chewing on hair. And when Violet has pigtails.
Hey. Nope, none of that. None of that.
So cute. Thank you for joining us.
Like the beard.
And we're going to go play with some puppies and answer some emails, and we will see you tomorrow from the store. Bye.
Did you do your little tagline?